Ladies and gentlemen, the Lahore University of Management Sciences welcomes you all on this joyous occasion of the 34th Convocation of the University. My name is Zara Fateh Kizilbash, and I am Registrar LUMS. I will be the Master of Ceremonies on this happy occasion. I have a few general announcements. These are designed to maximize everyone's comfort and enjoyment on this day. Please wear your masks and continue to do so throughout the ceremony. Please turn your cell phones to silent mode. Please remain seated for the duration of the ceremony. We have arranged for official photography, so please do not gather in front of the stage or block the aisles and exits. I would request the guests at the back to please be seated. Students, please clear the aisles. Please be seated. please be seated and please clear the aisles. Thank you. seated. Students, please be seated. Yeah. Which one? Ladies and gentlemen, you're requested to please be seated now, and that includes students. Please wear your masks and continue to do so throughout the ceremony. Please turn your cell phones to silent mode. Please do not gather around and take photographs. There will be official photography of the ceremony. And please do not block the aisles and exits. Please clear the aisles. Thank you. Please clear the aisles and please be seated. Guests at the back, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the academic procession. seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please clear the aisles and please be seated. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear Pro-Chancellor Mr. Abdul Razak Daud Saib, Rector Shahid Hussain Sahib, Vice Chancellor Dr. Arshad Ahmed Sahib, members of the Board of Trustees, members of the Management Committee, faculty members, staff, and parents, thank you all for joining us today. Dear graduates of 2022, as the Registrar LUMS, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you today. I believe I speak for everyone when I say that the university is delighted at the opportunity to celebrate your achievements. I am sure most of you have already started new journeys by now, but this event today is to acknowledge how proud we are of all of you. I now request the Pro-Chancellor, Mr. Abdul Razak Daud Saib, to give permission to commence the ceremony for the 34th Convocation of the Lahore University of Management Sciences.
I declare the 34th Convocation of the Lahore University of Management Sciences open.
Thank you, Mr. Abdul Razak Daud Saib. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem. I now request Muhammad Afaq Loan, law student from the class of 2022, to recite a few verses from the Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا قوامين بالقسط شهداء لله ولو على أنفسكم أو الوالدين والأقربين إن يكن غنيا أو فقيرا فالله أولى بهما فلا تتبعوا الهوى أن تعدلوا وإن تلوا أو تعرضوا فإن الله كان بما تعملون خبيرا. In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. Believers, be upholders of justice and bearers of witness to truth for the sake of Allah, even though it may be either be against yourselves or against your parents and kinsmen, or the rich or the poor, for Allah is more concerned with their well-being than you are. Do not then follow your own desires, lest you keep away from justice. If you twist or turn away from the truth, know that Allah is well aware of all that you do. Sadaqallahul Azim.
Thank you, Afaq. I would like to present to you a short LUMS video that captures the basic philosophy of LUMS, learning without borders.
A world without borders is a world without boundaries. A world where nothing divides us or holds us back. We are the dreamers ready to break down borders. Because our walls do not bound us. We are for those who have the hunger to learn. We are the science that seeks tomorrow. And the engineers that build it. The visionaries that mold it. We make it our business to go global. Elevate the status of education. And change the way this world works. By stepping beyond, we have pioneered education, promoted equality, and nurtured innovation. Our surge takes us to the mountains in the north, to the arid deserts in the south, because where you come from does not matter. Merit does. And every penny we make goes back into the university. Because we are for education, not profit. So when you break these boundaries with us, we go beyond. Beyond the map and into the future. Because we thrive without borders. We're diverse without borders. LUMS. Learning without borders.
I now request Dr. Arshad Ahmed Sahib, Vice Chancellor LUMS, to address the convocation.
Honorable Pro-Chancellor Razak Dawood Saab, Rector Shahid Hussain Saab, and our keynote speaker, Justice Nasira Iqbal, respected members of the Board of Governors and trustees, our distinguished faculty and staff, proud parents, family and friends, and our remarkable graduating class of 2022, Assalamu alaikum and welcome everybody. I offer my sincere congratulations to each one of you. Graduates, together with family and friends, we are celebrating your accomplishments today. There are many people who played a key role in your success, and I ask you to think about your teachers who have helped you to learn, staff who have served you when you needed them, and your friends. Join me in showing our appreciation for everyone who put your learning first. Let's applaud your supporters who believe in you and your education. Today's commencement is a culmination of the journey that brought you here and a celebration of the new adventures that are about to unfold. This is a milestone event and certainly a defining moment for all of you. The world outside LUMS is an uncertain world. It's a more challenging world. The recent conflict in Ukraine has triggered food scarcity. Fuel and commodity prices are spiraling out of control, and there is talk about a global recession. We in Pakistan are especially vulnerable to the increasing political uncertainty, trade deficits, and unsustainable debt loads. These are hampering our ability to confront our own ongoing challenges in health and in education. So it's easy to think that our country is heading downhill fast. It's also easy to allow ourselves to be defined by these challenges and focus solely on the what. Instead, I think we have to try and address the why and discover our own roles to serve a greater purpose. And when our purpose becomes clear, we can inspire others to counter negative rhetoric, and instead, our roles must be to define positive change. This is a moment in time where we must strengthen our collective hope for a better Pakistan, a stronger Pakistan. And our optimism requires change makers like you whose purpose is focused on growth and on development. History reminds us that when a new generation is guided by values we cherish and causes that are bigger than our own individual concerns, the challenges, they turn into opportunities. Graduates, together we navigated and defeated so many disruptions during the pandemic. If LUMS was a dress rehearsal for life, it's time for you to decide how you will lead. We look to your generation to find solutions, one day at a time, to realize our nation's potential. Your education at LUMS will inshallah propel you to uncover solutions that will allow Pakistan and our broader world to flourish. Graduates, whatever you imagine for a better world can in fact become real. When millions of people around the world visited the Pakistan Pavilion during Expo 2020 in Dubai, they saw a country with untold hidden treasures. Our lands come from one of the 7 great cradles of civilization. Our heritage is 8,000 years old. Yet we are one of the youngest countries in the world. We have huge untapped markets and low labor costs. And our youth, most of all, is eager to learn. These factors can usher an era of explosive growth opportunities for Pakistan if we are willing to change our mindsets. Pakistan's pavilion at the Dubai Expo was one of the most visited pavilions in the world. It earned the second prize among 182 countries. In the words of our Pro-Chancellor, Mr. Abdul Razak Dawood, who drove this project, I quote him, "We showed the world that Pakistan is in fact a hidden treasure. It has been reshaped by a mosaic of culture, craft, and traditions that are truly magical. This is a progressive Pakistan, a tolerant Pakistan, a beautiful Pakistan. It is a land of opportunity for smart agriculture, a land of opportunity for educational technology, and a land for the young to shape," unquote. Graduates, you are in a unique position to find solutions to many issues our society faces every single day. Focus your efforts on doing what you can in each of those days to improve your lives and the lives of those around you. These small steps can go a long way to make Pakistan a better place. Graduates, you also come from all areas of Pakistan. Many of you have earned merit and NOP scholarships. Others are about to receive various academic accolades and distinctions. But most important, all of you have got the job done. And so I congratulate all of you. If you haven't heard, there were over 14,000 students who wrote the civil service exam last year. The first, the second, and the third places went to LUMS students. The top position was secured by Hafiz Naeem Ali Sheikh, the first NOP student to achieve this amazing result. You have demonstrated what transformational education means and have given LUMS global recognition. Your graduation marks our 35th anniversary. With over 30,000 universities globally, for the first time, the UK Times Higher Education has ranked LUMS as the 50th best small university in the world. The intrinsic value of your credentials is predicated on our reputation and our standing amongst our peers. As LUMS ambassadors and soon as our alumni, you are the future of our university. Your individual success and our collective accomplishments are intertwined. In addition, I'm proud to share that during this past year, LUMS has truly announced its arrival on the global stage. After competing with thousands of entries in your graduation year, your university won several prestigious international competitions. For example, the Council for the Advancement and Support for Education, a global NGO based in Washington, named our national outreach program as the recipient of the Platinum Award for accessibility, for diversity, and for inclusion. They said, and I quote, "The NOP's ability to identify talent from 140 towns and villages and districts across Pakistan could be a model for universities globally if similar investments were committed," unquote. Graduates, you also know LUMS faculty are the best in the country and compete with the best in the world. Just 2 weeks ago, Dr. Momin Appal was selected as the top university teacher in physical science and engineering across all universities in Pakistan. His achievements complements his university-wide recognition as winner of the VC Teaching Excellence Award, and he is also one of the few in the country to have won the National Grand Challenge Research Grant with a truly interdisciplinary focus. When faculty work together, more magic happens. Recently, Dr. Nadra Khan from History and Dr. Murtaza Taj from Computer Science were awarded first prize among 500 Asian entrants. They won in the category of Excellence and Innovation in the Arts, announced at a recent Times Higher Education International Conference in Nagoya, Japan. Now, AACSB, which is an international accreditation body, has accredited only 5% of business schools globally, including our own STSB, and said the following about our women's scholarship program. This scholarship is the first in the world to extend a 50% tuition waiver to any woman who is accepted, advancing women's access and creating transformative social impact. Out of 1,399 of you who will be graduating today, 45% of you are female. And we look to you as role models and as leaders who will inspire others, including the best of our men, to take this generation to new heights. Graduates, you are at a crossroads in your life. As you embark onto the next phase, I encourage you to be optimistic. You have all the skills, tools, and attributes for success. This will propel you forward and bring success to you and to Pakistan. Your predecessors have already paved the path for you. Historically, over 96% of LUMS graduates find employment within months following their convocation, which is a glowing testament to the rigor of LUMS curriculum and speaks to the value of your credentials. As you go into the world of work, know that employers value most a strong work ethic, something that has been encouraged during your years at LUMS. They want people who demonstrate integrity, something we hope we have instilled in you as well. Punctuality and respect, patience and empathy, these are timeless and will always serve you well. But the world needs more than essential good habits. Employers also want you to get things done. They want you to be able to think on your feet and problem solve. Albert Einstein once said, I quote, "We cannot solve problems with the same level of thinking that created them," unquote. Whether you decide to work as part of a large and established organization, or you decide to create or join a startup, or choose to engage in civic activism, I want to share my sincere hopes for all of you. I hope you will build better cultures of quality. And you know, Steve Jobs once said, be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. Quality will shine only through your knowledge, but also through the company that you keep, in the way that you will go about helping others, and in the character that you build. I hope that you will walk out into the world and make quality your hallmark. Graduates, you are leaving here as highly educated citizens who are destined to play a pivotal role in shaping Pakistan's future. I urge you to embrace your full potential and work for the greater good. Thank you, congratulations, and I will say to you not goodbye, but adieu, which means until we meet again. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ashraf Saib. I would request you to introduce the Valedictorian, Alina Anjum.
Thank you. Graduates, it's my pleasure to introduce to you your valedictorian, Alina Anjum, major in management science from the Suleiman Dawood School of Business. Despite Alina's commitment to extracurricular activities, she has maintained a perfect academic record with a 4.0 GPA throughout her 4 years at LUMS. Always one to find ways of giving back, she has been active in LUMS Community Service Society and has volunteered to tutor our custodial staff. Her interest and compassion is also channeled as a member of the LUMS Animal Welfare Society. Alina also loves music. She has been engaged in the LUMS Music Society and is the founder and also led the LUMS Dance Society. Overall, Alina is an exemplary role model. She is a mentor and advisor to many and a champion to support deserving students. So please join me to give a very warm welcome to your valedictorian, Alina Anjum.
Okay. Good morning, honored guests, Vice Chancellor, Provost, faculty, friends, family, and of course the graduates of 2022. It feels really surreal to actually be here. Now, I don't know if anyone else did this, but in 7th grade, I started counting down the number of years I had left in school. Every year, I would count 10, 9, and then suddenly it was 1, and now 0. And when that 0 hit, it wasn't nearly as satisfactory as I thought it was going to be. In fact, maybe that was the hardest 0 of my life, because LUMS just wasn't an ordinary experience in any way. It was the place where a lot of us felt like adults for the first time. As I was saying, it was a place where a lot of us felt like adults for the first time, but where we also got to act like kids all over again. It was where we came to feel like we were more than the restrictions placed on us as kids belonging to brown families. But above anything else, it was and always will be home. Regardless, between all the deadlines, we sort of lost track of time. It was always about the next assignment or exam or quiz. And then there was a moment when none of it mattered anymore. There was a moment in senior year when you suddenly stopped and it hit you that this was going to end. Maybe it was when you were with your friends playing cricket at 6 a.m. during Ramzan, or when you were driving around aimlessly in Phase 8 because of no real reason except you just wanted to spend every single second with each other. That moment when you stopped and you looked around you and all you saw were people who were amalgamations of all the fleeting moments and interactions you shared with them. It was just 1 second. It was just 1 second after which every other second felt like it was slipping away from between your fingers, even while you were experiencing it. After which every moment felt like a thread you were desperately trying to grab and hold on to, but there were too many threads and too little of you. Someday you'll see those threads again, and you'll remember the time you and your friends wrote your name on the coca walls, or that time you played drunk till 7 a.m., even though you had an exam at 11, but it was worth it. Now, if there is anything at all I have learned in LUMS, and which I would want each of you to remember, is to be demanding in your pursuit of happiness. And when I say happiness, I mean that feeling when you wake up giddy, excited to do something that makes you feel really happy. We spend our entire lives making other people happy, trying to make them proud, trying to prove ourselves. And I'm not saying relationships don't need effort or attention, they do. But what I'm trying to ask you to do is to just sometimes prioritize yourselves and not the image of yourself that you want other people to have of you. I made dance LUMS purely because I wanted to do it, not because I thought it would make anyone else proud. And I can say with absolute certainty that nothing else made me feel happy the way that Dance Society did. And I know that when you do the things that you love, you also meet the people that you will grow to love most and the people who will understand you better than you even know yourself. I know I did. So at this moment, when you're standing at an intersection, unsure of which path to take, remember to choose happiness. I also, of course, want to thank a few people. I couldn't even begin to name anyone because the number of people who have had an impact on me is too vast to count. Even if my friends asked me to include them in this speech, I could not. So instead, on behalf of all of us, I want to say thank you. To our friends who were there when we were panicking or when we were about to do something incredibly stupid, either stopping us or doing it with us. God knows the countless number of times my friends have saved me in small ways and big ways. I hope you all know who you are, and this one's for you. To our families who sacrificed for us, who supported us. To instructors who coached us, gave us advice and numerous opportunities. To the administration who supported us through all of our mass emails and petitions and protests. I think our batch had the most protests. Mostly to my parents, and I'm guessing all of you would say the same if you were in my place. I want to thank them for trying to make sure I never felt restricted because of the society I was born into. I want to thank them for encouraging me to be independent and to stand up straighter at the end of it, knowing I gave everything my best. I want you to just take this second to look around you, at the people who've seen you at your worst and at your best. When you were going through your darkest moments, these are the people who helped you walk through them. They're the ones you discovered new sides of yourself with, and they're also the ones who saw you make completely irrational decisions, but they still supported you. At the end of it all, I don't think we'll remember much, except the way that these people made us feel. To those who are here today, and those who are not, every one of you deserves to celebrate this victory over all of the internal battles you faced, the ones that no one else but you saw. There is nothing else to say except congratulations to the class of 2022.
Thank you, Alina. I would now request Dr. Ashraf Saib to introduce the winner of the Vice Chancellor's Teaching Excellence Award, Dr. Haniya Azam, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Syed Babar Ali School of Science and Engineering. Dr. Azam is representing her cohort, which includes Dr. Muhammad Hamad Alizai, Dr. Rahman Shahzeb Salim, Dr. Syed Zahid Ali, and Dr. Imran Chima.
Thank you. Dr. Haniya Azam, Assistant Professor from the Math Department, combines pedagogical innovation with her enthusiasm and a deep caring for her students. She was awarded a PhD fellowship at the prestigious Institut de Mathématiques de Jussieu en Paris in Paris. Dr. Azam has been instrumental in driving LUMS Math Circles, which targets young students and teachers across communities to explore the beautiful and visual world of mathematics. Dr. Azam not only makes math fun, but her commitment to the discipline and to LUMS has inspired positive learning attitudes from those around her, including her peers and her staff. As a great champion for active learning techniques and known amongst her students for her creative and engaging demonstrations of math concepts,
introduction and your kind words. Honorable founders, Justice Nasra Javed Iqbal Sahiba, University Administration, faculty colleagues, students, and families, Assalamu alaikum. I'm grateful to be a part of this celebration and deeply honored to have the privilege to speak to you on this day. I feel deeply humbled and honored to have received the VC's Teaching Award among 4 other exceptional teachers, some of whom are seated on this stage with us. I know this is not an acceptance speech, but I must say that the awards instill in us, the faculty, a renewed commitment towards you, the students, and go on to show that LUMS as a university is committed to the pursuit of quality teaching and learning. This day, of course, is to celebrate each one of you. I repeat, each and every one of you and your achievements. Let me congratulate you all for graduating today from this magical place we call our home, LUMS. You will look back in time, I'm sure, and grant these as your best time, your best years. Let me also congratulate families watching the live stream and families that are present with us today. I see a whole lot of eyes filled with joy and pride. It has been a rough ride for you. You navigated online instruction while it was still in a nascent phase and we were experimenting and evolving with it. You endured being away from this beautiful campus and being away from your friends. You were brave. You have overcome all the challenges while wearing masks and helping each other along the way. And may I say, sometimes helping each other during online exams. But you have come this far, and here you are, almost about to hold your degrees in your 2 hands. So to you all, I say, well done. I want to leave you with a small message. One of my favorite quotes of Tony Robbins is the following: life is a gift, and it offers us the privilege, opportunity, and responsibility to give something back by growing or becoming more. Being the finest students of the best institution in Pakistan, you inarguably are blessed with privilege and opportunity. So don't settle for something ordinary. Strive to be better than okay, better than yourselves. I would go on to say, better than us. Your institution, LUMS, thrives on your successes on and off the field. So remember to give back to society in any way you can. Take responsibility to give back to your community, to your institution, and your country. Always remember, it's not about you. It's about who you have helped. It's about who you have uplifted. Lastly, I'm a mathematician. My worldview may be a little tainted and biased, but I cannot help but emphasize that we collectively change our attitudes and outlook towards mathematics, science, technology, and engineering in general. We as parents, as teachers, as individuals, need to enable our children who want to learn math and science to learn better. As I understand, this is our only hope to help us tilt from a consumption-driven economy towards a production-driven economy, where we can one day export more domestically finished goods and technology with confidence and pride. But this is not all that we would gain from this. As in the words of David Hilbert, math knows no race or geographical boundaries. For mathematics, the cultural world is one country. I also firmly believe in the power of math in uniting people across gender, social class, ethnicity, and background. And I bear witness to this in each and every class I teach at LUMS. So united in privilege and opportunity, let us take the opportunity to play our part in helping Pakistan overcome the challenges it is faced with today. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Haniya Azam. I would now request Dr. Ashraf Saib to introduce the keynote speaker.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our keynote speaker. Recipient of the prestigious Sitara Imtiaz in 2021, Justice, now retired, Nasra Iqbal has been a fearless role model. Daughter-in-law of our beloved Allama Iqbal, Justice Nasra Iqbal is a jurist, a law professor, and a trailblazer in her own right. She was one of the first 5 women to be appointed to the Lahore High Court, where she served as a justice from 1994 to 2002. Justice Nasra personifies the spirit of lifelong learning. Mid-career, she went to Harvard Law School and graduated with a Master of Laws cum laude with honors. And today, in retirement, she's completing her PhD. An accomplished legal scholar, Justice Nasra has represented Pakistan at various international forums. As a member of the Supreme Court Bar Association and the Law and Justice Commission of Pakistan, she was part of the Pakistani delegation to the Human Rights Commission in Geneva. Justice Nasra is an honorary legal advisor to the International Women's Club, Lahore, and All Pakistan Women's Association, Punjab, a trustee of Transparency International, and a member of the Pakistan Women's Lawyers Association. A supporter of women's empowerment, human rights, and education, Justice Iqbal was instrumental in establishing the Gender Initiative at LUMS in 2015 in the memory of her mother, Begum Saida Waheed, a pioneering feminist who established the Family Planning Association of Pakistan. Please join me to give a very warm welcome to Justice Nasra Iqbal.
बकू फैल गई बात शनासाई की, उसने खुशबू की तरह मेरी पजीराई की। मैं इसके काबिल तो नहीं थी और बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम के बाद मैं लम्स की इंतज़ामिया की मशकूर हूँ कि उन्होंने मुझे आज अपनी तजरीद और तक़सीम असनाद की तकरीब में बतौर मेहमान मुकर्रर मदऊ किया। अज़ीज़ ग्रेजुएट्स, इसातिज़ा कराम, वालिदैन, लम्स यूनिवर्सिटी की इंतज़ामिया और मेहमानान गिरामी, अस्सलाम अलैकुम। मैं 2022 की ग्रेजुएटिंग क्लास को बहुत मुबारकबाद पेश करती हूँ कि आज आपने अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अपनी तालीम का पहला मरहला कामयाबी से अबूर कर लिया है। मैं उम्मीद करती हूँ कि तकरीबन सब उर्दू तो समझते ही होंगे, मैंने अंग्रेज़ी में बात करनी छोड़ दी है। हमारी अजीम अफवाज ने हल्फ उठाया है कि वो हमारी بین الاقوامی سرحدوں کی حفاظت کریں گے۔ اسی طرح ہم شہریوں پر یہ ذمہ داری ہے کہ ہم اپنی نظریاتی سرحدوں کی حفاظت کریں۔ بانیان پاکستان کے تئیں اس آزاد مملکت کا نظریہ احترام انسانیت پر قائم ہوا۔ ہر فرد چاہے عیسائی، ہندو، مسلمان، مرد، عورت، ٹرانسجینڈر، بچہ، بوڑھا، مینٹلی چیلنج بھی ہو تو برابر کا شہری ہے اور قابل احترام ہے۔ آج کل ہماری قوم اندرونی اور بیرونی انتشار کا شکار ہے۔ اس صورتحال پر ہم کو قابو پانا لازمی ہے۔ آپ نوجوان اس قوم کی آبادی کا 64% حصہ ہیں اور ہمیں آپ کی قیادت کی ضرورت ہے، کیونکہ ہماری پرانی قیادت نے ہمارے ساتھ اس طرح وفا نہیں کی جس طرح انہوں نے وعدے کیے تھے۔ برسر اقتدار آ کر وہ اپنی کرسی کو ہمیشہ قائم رکھنے کی خاطر ہر طرح کے اوچھے ہتھ کنڈے استعمال کرتے ہیں اور ایک دوسرے کے خلاف نازیبا زبان استعمال کرتے ہیں۔ جس طرح وہ دست و گریباں ہوتے ہیں، ہمارے نوجوانوں کے لیے اچھی مثال نہیں۔ ہوس نے کر دیا ہے ٹکڑے ٹکڑے نوع انسان کو، اخوت کا بیاں ہو جا، محبت کی زباں ہو جا۔ یہاں آپ کو میں یاد دلاتی چلوں کہ ایک تنظیم اخوت ہے جو ضرورت مند لوگوں کو چھوٹے چھوٹے قرضے کاروبار شروع کرنے کے لیے قرض حسنہ کے طور پہ دیتی ہے۔ آپ کے علم میں کوئی بھی ایسے لوگ ہیں جو کرنا چاہیں چھوٹے کاروبار، تو آپ ضرور ان کی رہنمائی کریں تاکہ وہ کامیاب ہو سکیں اور معاشرے میں آگے بڑھ کر فعال انسان ہو سکیں۔ حاکمیت تو سوائے خدائے بزرگ و برتر کی ذات کے کسی کے پاس نہیں۔ جن کو ہم منتخب کر کے ریاست کی باغ ڈور سونپتے ہیں، وہ اگر ناکام ثابت ہوں تو ان نام نہاد حکمرانوں کا احتساب ہم ہی نے کرنا ہے۔ صورت شمشیر ہے دست قضا میں وہ قوم، کرتی ہے جو ہر زماں اپنے عمل کا حساب۔ لیکن سب سے پہلے ہم نے اپنا احتساب کرنا ہے۔ کیا ہم واقعی معاشرے میں مثبت کردار ادا کر رہے ہیں؟ اور کیا یہاں پر احترام انسانیت ہے؟ جن کو ہم نے منتخب کیا تھا وہ اپنے وعدوں پر پورا اتر رہے ہیں؟ اگر وہ ہماری امانتوں میں خیانت کرتے ہیں، آپ جانتے ہیں ہمارے پاس کیا امانت ہوتی ہے، غریب سے غریب فرد کے پاس بھی ایک ووٹ امانت ہے، اور اگر ہم انہیں دے دیں اور اس میں وہ خیانت کریں تو دوبارہ یہ امانتیں ان کے حوالے نہ کریں۔ آپ نوجوان اب دہلیز پر ہیں اپنے مستقبل کی۔ آپ اپنے منشور بنائیں، اپنی تنظیمیں بنائیں اور یکجہتی، ایمانداری اور ڈسپلن کے ساتھ آگے بڑھیں۔ میں طالبات کے لیے ایک ضروری پیغام دینا چاہتی ہوں۔ پاکستانی معاشرے میں بہت جینڈر امبیلنس ہے۔ میں یہ دیکھ کے بہت خوشی ہوئی ہوں کہ لمز میں کم سے کم یہ کم ہو گیا ہے۔ ویلیڈکٹورین بھی ایک خاتون تھیں اور بیسٹ ٹیچر ایوارڈ بھی خاتون نے لیا، لیکن عموماً یہ صورتحال نہیں۔ ہمارے ہائی کورٹس میں 150 ججوں میں صرف 4 خواتین ہیں۔ ظاہر ہے خواتین کا مدعا تو صحیح سنا ہی نہیں جاتا، اور اس کے بعد دیگر شعبوں میں بھی یہی حالات ہیں۔ اس ہفتے لاہور ہائی کورٹ میں اور سندھ ہائی کورٹ میں 10 ججوں کی فہرستیں تیار ہوئیں جن کو جوڈیشل کمیشن نے چناؤ کرنا تھا بنانے کے لیے جج. یقین جانیے حیران کن بات تھی کہ اس میں ایک عورت بھی نہیں تھی. اس صورتحال کا مداوع آپ ہی نے کرنا ہے. میری یہاں جو بچیاں موجود ہیں، آپ معاشرے میں با اختیار بنیں اور خواتین کو بھی با اختیار بنائیں اور سر اٹھا کے چلیں. قائد اعظم نے 3 برائیوں کی نشاندہی ہمارے لیے کی تھی: نیپوٹزم، جابری اینڈ کرپشن. نیپوٹزم، اقربا پروری کا اسلام میں کوئی گنجائش نہیں. ہمارے نبی صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم کے سب سے قریبی رشتہ دار حضرت علی رضی اللہ عنہ تھے، اور ان کا بطور خلیفہ انتخاب 3 دیگر خلفائے راشدین کے بعد تمام مسلمانوں کے اجتماع میں مسجد نبوی میں جمہوری انداز میں ہوا. حضرت علی نے کبھی جابری نہیں کی، ایمانداری سے اپنی ذمہ داریاں انجام دیں اور عہدے کا ناجائز فائدہ نہیں اٹھایا. تیسری نحوست جو بہت زیادہ ہے وہ ہے بے ایمانی. کسی نے کہا جب ہندو یہاں سے گئے تو اپنے اثاثے ہمارے پاس چھوڑ گئے اور ہمارا ایمان ساتھ لے گئے. تو اس کی صورتحال کا بھی ہم نے کچھ نہ کچھ مداوع کرنا ہے. حضرت عمر فاروق کا مشہور واقعہ ہے کہ آپ مسجد نبوی میں امامت کر رہے تھے تو ایک شخص نے اٹھ کر جرأت سے سوال کیا کہ آپ کے پاس اتنی بڑی عبا کہاں سے آئی؟ آپ نے جواب نہ دیا، لیکن ان کے بیٹے نے اٹھ کر کہا مجھے بھی ایک چادر ملی تھی، میرے باپ کے لباس میں بہت سے پیوند تھے تو میں نے اپنی چادر ان کو دے دی اور ان 2 چادروں سے ان کا لباس بنا ہے. ہمیں بھی اسی طریقے سے اپنے نام نہاد حکمرانوں کا احتساب کرنا ہے. آج آپ کی نئی زندگی کا آغاز ہے. ابھی آپ نے مزید منازل طے کرنی ہے. ہمارے نبی صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم کی حدیث ہے کہ تعلیم حاصل کرنے کے لیے چین بھی جانا پڑے تو ضرور جائے. حصول تعلیم کے لیے کوئی عمر کی قید نہیں. میں نے 43 سال کی عمر میں LLB کیا اور ہارورڈ سے LLM 46 سال کی عمر میں کیا. آج کل میں PhD کی تیاری کر رہی ہوں اور اگر زندگی نے ساتھ دیا تو انشاءاللہ یہ ڈگری 2 سال کے بعد حاصل کرنے کی لائق ہو جاؤں گی. اگر آپ کوئی بھی تعلیم یا ہنر حاصل کرنا چاہتے ہیں تو اس کے حصول کے لیے کوئی دیر سویر نہیں. اگر آپ کو کبھی ناکامی کا سامنا کرنا پڑے تو مقابلہ جاری رکھیے. میں نے PhD میں داخلہ لینے کے لیے 3 مرتبہ گیٹ کا امتحان دیا. 2 مرتبہ میں ناکام رہی، لیکن تیسری بار میں نے گیٹ کا امتحان اضافی نمبروں سے پاس کیا اور یوں مجھے PhD میں داخلہ مل گیا. اگر آپ کوشش کرتے رہیں گے تو کامیابی انشاءاللہ آپ کا مقدر ضرور بنے گی. اور جب آپ کامیاب ہو جائیں تو آگے بڑھنے کے وقت اپنے ساتھ کسی اور فرد کا ہاتھ ضرور تھامیں اور اس کو آگے لے جانے کی کوشش کریں، کیونکہ آپ کی صحیح مسلسل سے وہ بھی سیکھیں اور آگے کی طرف بڑھنے کی کوشش کریں. ہر ایک فرد اگر اسی طرح دوسرے فرد کو کامیابی سے ہمکنار کرے تو ذرا سوچئے، ہم 22 کروڑ عوام سب کامیاب ہو سکتے ہیں انشاءاللہ. آج وہ لمحہ ہے جہاں سے آپ کے لیے نئی دنیا اور نئے امکانات کا دروازہ کھلا ہے۔ آپ کیا فیصلہ کرتے ہیں، اس سے آپ کی زندگی کی سمت کا تعین ہوگا۔ کیا آپ کے پاس ایک مناسب اور صحیح بنیادی خاکہ ہے؟ سب سے پہلے آپ کو اپنی عزت نفس، اپنی قدر اور اپنی ذات پر پختہ یقین ہونا چاہیے۔ ہمیشہ محسوس کریں کہ آپ کی زندگی اہمیت رکھتی ہے۔ تیری خودی میں اگر انقلاب ہو پیدا، عجب نہیں یہ چار سو بدل جائے۔ دیگر آپ کی زندگی کے خاکے میں آپ کے پاس ایک بنیادی اصول ہونا چاہیے جو آپ کو مختلف شعبوں میں فضیلت حاصل کرنے کا عزم دیتا ہے۔ آپ کو فیصلہ کرنا ہے کہ آپ زندگی میں کیا کریں گے۔ جب آپ فیصلہ کر لیں کہ آپ نے کیا کرنا ہے تو اسے کرنے کے لیے کمر باندھ لیں اور اسے بطریق احسن ادا کریں۔ اگر آپ ایک درخت نہیں بن سکتے تو ایک شاخ بنیں، اگر آپ ایک شاہراہ نہیں بن سکتے تو ایک پگ ڈنڈی بنیں، اگر آپ سورج نہیں بن سکتے تو ستارہ بنیں، کیونکہ قد یا جسامت آپ کی جیت یا ناکامی کا معیار نہیں۔ آپ جو بھی ہیں اس سے بہتر بن سکتے ہیں۔ آپ کی زندگی کے منصوبے میں خوبصورتی، محبت اور انصاف کے ابدی اصول کی وابستگی ہونی چاہیے۔ بقول مارٹن لوتھر کنگ، زندگی آسان نہیں لیکن ہمیں چلتے رہنا چاہیے۔ اگر آپ اڑ نہیں سکتے تو بھاگیں، اگر آپ بھاگ نہیں سکتے تو چلیں، اگر آپ چل نہیں سکتے تو رینگیں، لیکن سفر جاری رکھیے۔ تو کسی گاؤں سے کوئی شخص آیا اور کہہ رہا ہے اے تے دسو جانا کتنے، تو یہ بھی ہم نے اپنی منزل کا تعین کرنا ہے۔ زندگی میں کوئی عمل سود مند نہیں جب تک آپ خطرہ موڑ نہ لیں۔ اگر آپ زندگی کے کسی موڑ پر ناکام ہو جائیں تو مزید کوشش کریں۔ آپ جانتے ہوں گے کہ ٹامس ایلوا ایڈیسن نے 1000 ناکام تجربات کیے اور اس کے بعد 1001ویں تجربے میں بجلی کا بلب ایجاد کیا جو ہم اس وقت استعمال کرتے ہیں۔ ہر ناکام تجربہ کامیابی سے چند قدم دور ہوتا ہے۔ آپ چیلنج قبول کریں اور حوصلہ مت ہاریں اور پیچھے مت ہٹیں۔ آپ نوجوان جوش و جذبے سے لیس ہیں۔ آج آپ پاکستان کی بہترین یونیورسٹی سے تعلیم مکمل کر کے باہر کی دنیا میں اپنے جدا جدا راستوں پر گامزن ہوں گے۔ آپ جس شعبے کا انتخاب کریں اس میں انشاءاللہ کارہائے نمایاں سر انجام دیں گے اور ملک و ملت کے لیے ایک قیمتی سرمایہ ثابت ہوں گے۔ ہماری امیدیں آپ پر مرکوز ہیں۔ ہم جانتے ہیں کہ آپ قوت عشق سے ہر پست کو بالا کر سکتے ہیں۔ آج کی نو امیدی کی فضا میں آپ دل برداشتہ نہ ہوں۔ اگر آپ تعلیم حاصل کرنے کے لیے پاکستان سے باہر جائیں تو یاد رکھیے کہ آزادی ایک بہت بڑی نعمت ہے۔ آپ ضرور واپس آئیے کیونکہ پاکستان آپ کی شناخت ہے۔ اس آزاد مملکت کے حصول کے لیے ہمارے آباء و اجداد نے بے شمار قربانیاں دیں۔ آپ واپس آئیے اور اس قوم کی قیادت آپ سب لوگ سنبھالیے۔ نہیں ہے نا امید اقبال اپنی کشتے ویراں سے، ذرا نم ہو تو یہ مٹی بڑی زرخیز ہے ساقی۔ قائد اعظم نے فرمایا ہمارے پاس دنیا کی ہر نعمت ہے، آپ نے ان نعمتوں کا فائدہ ہر شہری کو پہنچانا ہے۔ آپ نے اس قوم کو موجودہ قسم پرسی کے عالم سے نکالنا ہے، کیونکہ افراد کے ہاتھوں میں ہے اقوام کی تقدیر، ہر فرد ہے ملت کے مقدر کا ستارہ۔ اپنی منتخب راہوں کو دور اندیشی سے طے کیجیے، جہاں بانی سے ہے دشوار تر کارے جہاں بینی، جگر خوں ہو تو چشمے دل میں ہوتی ہے نظر پیدا۔ और मिलेगा मंजिले मकसूद का उसी को सुराख, अंधेरी शब में हो चीते की आँख जिसका चराग। आपके लिए इकबाल ने 3 सिफ़ात की निशानदेही करनी है, की है निगाह बुलंद, सुखन दिल नवाज, जान पुरसोज। यही है रख्ते सफ़र मीरे कारवां के लिए। मेरी दुआ है कि आप सब अपने अपनी मुंतखब राहों पर मीरे कारवां बने और हमें आज की मुश्किलात से निजात दिलाकर अमन और तरक्की की तरफ गामज़न करें। आमीन। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद।
Thank you, Justice Nasra Iqbal Sahiba, for such inspiring words. I would request Pro-Chancellor Mr. Abdul Razak Daud Saib to present a memento to Justice Nasra Sahiba. I now request Pro-Chancellor Mr. Abdul Razak Daud Saib to award the National Management Foundation medals and corporate medals to the candidates of class of 2022 who have achieved the highest academic distinctions in their programs. I would also request Rector Mr. Shahid Hussain Saib to join the Pro-Chancellor. We begin with the Graduate Program Awards. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Masters of Business Administration, Executive, Samia Mukhtar. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Masters of Business Administration, Ali Mansoor. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Masters of Science in Business and Public Policy, Abdullah Sadiq Kharal. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Masters of Science in Economics, Alaiba Fahim. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Masters of Science in Chemistry, Akil Aslam Khan. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Masters of Science in Computer Science, Salar Khan. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Masters of Science in Electrical Engineering, Abdul Rahman Qureshi. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Masters of Science in Physics, Muhammad Zishan Asif. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Masters of Philosophy in Education, Leadership and Management, Alina Hayat Noon. Sponsored medal by Askari Commercial Bank, Ali Mansoor. Sponsored medal by Muhammad Ali Tariq Memorial, Rukia Wakar. And now the undergraduate program awards. NMF Gold Medal, overall first position in the undergraduate program, Alina Anjum. NMF Silver Medal, overall second position in the undergraduate program, Iman Fatima Chaudhary. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Bachelors of Science in Mathematics, Ali Nawaz. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Bachelors of Science in Biology, Muhammad Abdullah Johar. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Bachelors of Science in Chemistry, Zainab Batul. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Bachelors of Science in Computer Science, Talal Tausif. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Bachelors of Science in Electrical Engineering, Saifur Rahman. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Bachelors of Law, Muhammad Mohsin Masood. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Bachelors of Science in Management Science, Alina Anjum. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Bachelors of Science in Accounting and Finance, Muhammad Ibrahim. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Bachelors of Science in Economics, Sayyid Shahriyar Hussain. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Bachelors of Science in Economics and Mathematics, Iman Fatima Chaudhary. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Bachelors of Science in Anthropology and Sociology, Uswai Fatima. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Bachelors of Science in Political Science, Iza Malik. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Bachelors of Science in Politics and Economics, Mishal Alvi. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Bachelors of Arts in English, Kumail Haider Jafri. NMF Gold Medal, first position, Bachelors of Arts in History, Heer Soni Yasmin Chima. Sayyid Zahoor Hassan Medal, Best NOP Scholar, Zainab Batul. Thank you, Pro-Chancellor Abdul Razak Daud Saib and Rector Shahid Hussain Saib. We would like to take a moment to remember our students, Muhammad Qasif Awan, Aqsa Fatima, and Amna Khan, who were lost to us in tragic accidents this year. They have touched many lives and will always be remembered. Please join me to observe a minute of silence to pray and remember them. Aqsa Fatima was a student of the MBA class of 2022. Today, LUMS would like to honor her memory by awarding her the MBA degree posthumously. Her family are here with us today. I would request the Rector, Mr. Shahid Hussain Saib, to present the degree to Aqsa Fatima's family and request Mr. and Mrs. Yunus Homai to please come on the stage and receive the degree. Thank you, Shahid Hussain Saib. I would now request the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Arshad Ahmed Saib, to please read out the citation and confer the degrees to the PhD class of 2022. PhD class of 2022, please rise.
On the recommendation of the faculty of LUMS, having fulfilled all of the academic requirements as certified by the registrar, you are now entitled to receive your degree. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Lahore University Management Sciences, I confer upon you your degree of Doctor of Philosophy with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations, and offer my sincere congratulations.
I would now request the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Arshad Ahmed Saib, to please call upon the PhD graduates and supervisors for the hooding ceremony.
I call upon the graduates of PhD management to come on the stage and request PhD supervisors, Dr. Adil Zafar, Dr. Chaudhry Tanveer Shehzad, and Dr. Mohammad Shakil Sadiq Jajjad to please carry out the hooding of the graduates. I would now request Pro-Chancellor Mr. Abdul Razak Dawood Saab to award the degrees to the PhD graduates. And when I call out the name, I would also request the PhD supervisor to also come up and award the degrees. Atikur Rahman. Sayyida Aisha Wadood. Manal Munir Chaudhary. Hajra Asad. Ramsha Naeem. Rizwan Khalid. I call upon the graduates of PhD Biology and Chemistry to come on the stage and request PhD supervisors Dr. Basit Yameen, Dr. Falak Sher, Dr. Muhammad Saeed, Dr. Muhammad Tariq, Dr. Safiullah Chaudhry, and Dr. Syed Shahzadul Hassan to please carry out the hooding of the graduates. I now request Pro-Chancellor Mr. Abdul Razak Daud Saab to award the degrees to the PhD graduates as follows. Ahmad Shaukat. Kanzal Iman. Saira Dar. Asma Jilani. Iram Aziz. Kanzal Imam. Farwa Batul. Ikra Azim. I now call upon the graduates of PhD Computer Science and Electrical Engineering to come to the stage and request PhD supervisors Dr. Mia Mohammad Awais, Dr. Hassan Abbas Khan, Dr. Mohammad Imran Chima, and Dr. Naveed Arshad to please carry on the hooding of the graduates. I now request Pro-Chancellor Mr. Abdul Razak Dawood Saab to please award the degrees to the PhD graduates as follows. Nasir Mahmood. Faiza Iftikhar. Sayyid Muhammad Abbas. Sayyid Muhammad Ehsan Razvi. I call upon the graduates of PhD Mathematics and Physics to come onto the stage and request PhD supervisors Dr. Amir Rashid, Dr. Imran Naeem, and Dr. Sabi Anwar to please carry out the hooding of the graduates. I now request Pro-Chancellor Mr. Abdul Razak Dawood Saab to award the degrees to the PhD graduates as follows. Abdul Qayyum Khan. Muhammad Adnan Anwar. Sayyid Tawqir Hussain Shah. Sabah Iram. Anjum Iqbal. Muzamil Shah. Thank you, Pro-Chancellor Mr. Abdul Razak Daud Saab. I'd like to read out the names of the successful PhD graduates who could not be present today. From the Sulaiman Daud School of Business, Anika Kanwal, Mamoona Arshad. From the Syed Babar Ali School of Science and Engineering, Maheen Alam, Najma Shaheen, Zain Umar, Shamsa Abid, Asir Ilyas, Atika Kayani, Muhammad Danish Zia, Mumtaz Khan, and Amina Farooq.
Thank you, Dr. Ashraf Saib. May I now request you as Vice Chancellor LUMS to please confer the degrees to the class of 2022. Masters and undergraduate students of the class of 2022, please rise.
On the recommendation of the Faculty of LUMS, having fulfilled all the academic requirements as certified by the Registrar, you are now entitled to receive your degree. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Lahore University Management Sciences, I confer upon you your degree with all the rights, all the privileges, responsibilities, and obligations, and I offer you my sincere congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Ashraf Saib. Please be seated, graduates. This brings us towards the end of the proceedings of the main event of Convocation 2022. The graduates and parents of the Sulaiman Daud School of Business are requested to remain here, as their ceremony will be held at this venue. For the ceremonies of the other schools, ushering teams are waiting to guide you towards the venues, which are approximately 5 minutes walk from here. After these ceremonies in each school, there are photo booths placed outside each marquee so that you may take photos with your friends and families. The academic procession will now depart. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise.